Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a kind of soft, kind of smoky cut crease tutorial, and if you're not into those pinks and purple shades for Valentine's Day, this is definitely something that's very wearable for a night out. To start off the look, I'm going to apply my transition shade, and for that I'm using MakeUpGeek's Creme Brulee eyeshadow, and I'm just picking up a little bit of that product at a time and blending it out to give it a blown out look. For my crease shade today, I'm going to change it up a bit and use a bronzer. This is my Model Co bronzer in Shimmer, and it does have a little bit of shimmer in it, but it doesn't really translate to the skin all that much, and I'm just using this to deepen up that crease. And again, I'm just picking up a little bit of product at the time and smoking it out. You want to avoid getting this shade on the lid as much as possible and just focus it in that crease since we are doing a cut crease. This is where I actually begin to cut the crease, and to do this I took a MAC 266 brush and I chose the shade Chocolate. I did want a cooler shade, that's from the Tamana palette, and I'm really just applying this directly into my eye socket. I'm placing it right where the crease is and carving out my crease. The best way to get a more precise cut crease is to actually hold your brush at a vertical angle. You want the tip of the brush to almost be facing the ceiling. By holding the brush at a more vertical upward angle, you'll prevent any transferring of the product or blending of the product onto the lid. And I tried to demonstrate that as best as possible, but it was a little tricky without blocking you completely from the shot. Next, I took my MAC 239, and what I did is I tapped the tip of my brush into that chocolate shade, and I also got a little of the product on one of the flat sides of the shader brush. And when you apply this into the crease, you want to make sure the side with the chocolate shade is facing upward. This way you're blending the shade upward into the crease rather than down to on the lid. Then I took a fluffy crease brush and just blended all of the shadows together. I applied a Bare Minerals eyeshadow pigment. This is in the shade Summer, and it's a mid-tone golden shade. I applied that all over the lid, trying to avoid getting any of that product on the chocolate shade. I'm taking my usual highlight shade, Wet n Wild's Brulee eyeshadow, and just popping that underneath my brow. I did apply a winged liner, but it was the worst liner I have ever used. I think it was one by L'Oreal, and you'll see why I hated it so much in a minute. But I am going to curl my lashes and apply one quick coat of my Covergirl Lash Blast Mascara. I did apply a pair of falsies for this look. These are the Cherry Culture number 46, and they're a very wispy yet natural lash. I did go ahead and smoke out that lower lash line by applying MakeUpGeek's Creme Brulee, and as you can see, this is why I hated that liquid liner. As I am dragging it along my lower lash line, it is just cracking. I don't think I will ever use that liner ever again. To further smoke out the lash line, I applied some of that bronzer, the Model Co Shimmer bronzer, and just ran that along my lower lash line with a pencil brush. I did apply a nude liner to my waterline. This is the Rimmel Scandelize in Nude, and I used to love applying black eyeliner to my waterline, but I just don't like the way it looks now. It makes my eyes look smaller than they actually are, and this really just opens up and brightens the eyes. I'm taking my MAC sculpting powder in Emphasize to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. This doesn't have a lot of shimmer, but it does have an iridescence to it. I wanted a warm blush for this look, so I chose MakeUpGeek Smitten blush. This is a nice neutral shade, but it does have a hint of apricot to it. And I also just wanted to mention that I already did my foundation and contour routine, and I just uploaded foundation and contouring routine videos, so I'll post those down below in case you wanted to check that out. To highlight the high points of my face, I'm using MAC's Mineralized Skinfinish in Shimpagne, and this is very similar to MAC's Soft and Gentle, and I like to load up on this bad boy. I feel like the more I apply, the better it looks. Onto lips, I lined my lips with MAC's Soar Lip Pencil, and I chose this lip pencil because I wanted to deepen up the lipstick that I had chose. The lipstick that I wanted to wear with this look was just a little bit too bubblegum pink, so I did apply this to deepen up the color, and as you'll see, I did leave a spot of my lips unlined. I thought I was going to do more of an ombre look, but then I later decided to fill it all in. To top Soar off, I used an Urban Decay lipstick. This is one of their Revolution lipsticks in Obsessed, and I like the Revolution lipsticks because they provide a nice gloss to the lips. I don't necessarily like to wear or recommend wearing lip gloss on Valentine's Day if you're going out to dinner, so this is a good alternative if you do want some sort of gloss and sheen to the lips. That completes this tutorial. I hope it was helpful to you guys in some way, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media. My links will be posted down below.